Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sunkissed Reactions. My name is Courtney. Today I'm back with the finale of part 2 of Attack on Titan, season 4, episode 28. Last time we left off, we had gotten on a ship to take the plane to Owen or something like that. I can't remember. It started with an O though. It's a coastal city, and we are going to do the maintenance there, and then we are going to catch up with Eren. Now I have no idea if we're going to catch up with Eren in this episode at all. Are we going to see Eren at all? The little thumbnail didn't give anything away. It had Eren's face, but it looked like how he looked when he was in Marley. So are we going to get another kind of flashback, I wonder, with Eren and maybe Zeke or something else? I don't know. Let's see. R.I.P. Keith and McGath. These last few episodes, I really kind of turned on McGath. I mean, he did seem very sympathetic and apologetic to what he had done in Marley. So that's nice. But they went out, they blew up the other ship so that the Jaegerists could not follow. Is Flock dead? I have no idea. He got shot in the shoulder and he landed in the water. Very much could still be alive. So we'll see if he shows up. I don't know really what to expect for this episode other than it's going to suck when it ends, because then we got to wait a year. We thought it was done last year and they said psych. And then they said psych again. So it's fine with me. It's my all-time favorite show. I love this show so much. I want it to go on forever. I know it won't, but that's okay. I'm glad that there's more, and I'm glad that it's a new season coming out too. But let's get into this last episode of this part 2. If you want to see the full-length reaction, you can by going to patreon.com/sunkissedreactions. Link is in the description below. There you can find early access to all non-live shows, Patreon exclusives, movie reactions, so many cool things over there. All right, guys, let's get into this episode. Oh,
everyone keeps saying Eren has changed. I wonder if we've all got it wrong.
Aw, look at them in their little hats. They're so cute.
It could be that he's always been like this inside. What did I see in him that made me keep him so close?
Yeah, I mean, you need to ask yourself, is it you or was it the Ackermann power, right?
This is the world beyond the walls. We're finally here.
Oh, that's
Outside
Sasha.
the walls
Oh,
we've known our whole lives.
Sasha.
The walls no one has ever escaped.
I didn't know who that was.
This is sort of a return to the Scouts' original mission.
Look at them in their hats. Look at Levi, look so cute. Why are they all in suits and hats? I'm really
The
confused.
survey begin.
Oh, okay, so this is when they went to Marley.
May I escort you?
Or the scouting.
It's so good to see you all here.
What's with that horse? Or wait, is that...
No.
What was that?
Nah, no horse ever looked like that. I think it was a Marley and
Look
Cow.
at that horse.
I've definitely heard about those.
Oh, they're good.
Better get them on a leash. We'll try and feed the car carrots if they manage to catch it. Give them more credit than that. Wait, are they buying carrots?
There are so
Oh
many
my
people
God.
here. You're safest at my side.
He's seen all this, huh?
You alright?
Yeah, got it.
Oh,
Hey, watch where you're walking, kid.
okay. Aladdin. Are you kidding me? It's food.
How is it cold like that? This is the best
I'd like
damn
one too,
thing I've
please,
ever
sir.
tasted.
This is the best thing I've ever tasted.
Idiots. I told them not to draw attention.
Hi, little fella.
Oh!
Got some tasty candy?
Oh!
Try it.
world's massive, but they don't want us to be part of it.
We didn't recognize it at the time. Or maybe
You didn't want
we
to?
refused to let ourselves accept it.
Right.
I don't think that purse belongs to you, does it, kid?
He's a little Aladdin going on over here.
We can toss him into the sea.
Oh.
I say we smash his hands. That ought to stop him from picking pockets.
Oh no.
What? Now that we know the devils have been blending in with the rest of us, people are losing sleep over it.
That's children for you, but what can you do? Right? It's a family thing.
Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry my little brother acted like an idiot, everybody.
Smells like bullshit. You think we're stupid?
Run for it.
Oh. Go. This must be the guy that we saw parting with them.
Anyone see where the brat ran off
The
to?
father.
He's right there.
Hey. Does he have her purse? Or his? Oh, jeez.
The bloodline of Ymir made its way across Eldian territory when the Empire was at the height of its power, and for many centuries the ability to trace one's lineage back to a subject of Ymir served as proof of noble status among the global elite.
If they show promise, and if they'll agree to hold a meeting with us, they can help us get our message out into the world.
You've come to make it known that the people of Paradis wish to coexist in peace?
Fact is, chances are slim even if we do everything right. And we'll be in constant danger.
Where'd Eren go? Oh no. Is this
Where's
when you...
Eren?
Oh no, did he go find that kid? Or is the kid gonna find him? Oh, why is he crying?
Did you forget we're undercover in enemy territory and you're their #1 target? Everyone's been out looking for you.
Oh.
Did something happen here?
No, nothing yet.
Nothing
What
yet.
does that mean? Is this...
These people are refugees who lost their homes in Marley's wars, and the freedom they enjoyed is long gone. Why you care for me as much as you do?
Aw.
Because I saved you, Mikasa. What am I to you?
Aw.
You're my family.
Okay, third wheel. Jeez, awkward. What was that? Is it like alcohol? Look at them. Oh yeah, that's the guy. That's the picture that we saw. I was thinking that had we ever seen this guy before, but no. Oh no, they are so drunk. Oh, they brought everybody. Oh, so happy. And for a time, maybe he can forget. Oh no, is that Sasha puking?
The island of Paradis, where the Empire's most loyal subjects fled in the wake of Marley's victory 100 years ago. It is the island devils alone who pose a true threat to humanity.
Is this like their church?
That was the day when Eren truly left us. Later on, he would send us a letter. When he asked me that question, what if I'd given him a different answer?
Yeah. What if you'd have told him the truth? What if you told him you loved him?
Again,
Oh, his turn.
was it there? No. It doesn't matter where. Everything happened as I willed it.
Oh.
Everything.
You must support the euthanization plan. The brass won't be an obstacle. They've been happily sipping away at that wine we tainted with spinal fluid.
Did he
For now, I'll pretend to go along with Zeke's plot.
over here?
You need to do the same. Keep
Oh.
your head down for a while.
So we play along with him for now.
Since I came out here, I've had more to think about than just raising cattle. I know what they're planning. If making me a Titan gives us the best chance of saving the island, then I'm prepared to do it.
I'll trample it to the ground. The whole outside world. And every person in it. The MPs. They plan to make you bear children to be sacrificed for the island. They'll keep forcing children to eat their parents.
Headaches, huh? Well, I doubt there's a connection. It would have to be some genetic illness.
Our studies do indicate the Ackermann bloodline carries some odd quirks. Powers that activate when their survival instincts are triggered. But this theory that she's reflexively guarding her host seems a little far-fetched to me. What do you think you're going to say to her?
That's not a serious question, is it? Even if everything goes right, I've only got 4 more years to live.
He cut his own leg off?
My life's ending is set, but my friends will keep living long after I'm gone. And that's what I want.
You could have just put a bandage over your eye, bro.
For them to live long, happy lives.
Nearly all of the largest guns ever manufactured have been gathered from across the globe. It took nothing short of a miracle to even assemble a fleet of this magnitude. For salvation from this rumbling.
Who are they shooting at? What are they shooting at? Who was that was narrating just now? Is that the beast? Oh my god, they're swimming! Zeke was gonna... He put this contingency plan in play. Jeez. There's more, bruh. There's millions. They're like penguins! Oh my gosh, they are so gigantic! Oh! Oh! With the heat! Bro, yeah, y'all are dead. How deep is that? Oh, Jesus. This is insane. Yeah, bro. I don't know if there's anywhere you can run. They are on. Oh my god! What the hell? What is he? Every last one. It's a whole new meaning. God. Damn. To be continued, my butt. Come on. No, wait. What are we doing? No. What? There is nothing after? Nothing? No tease? I guess that was the tease. God dog it. Ugh. Oh my god. We'll wait to talk about that at the end. Because it's going to be hard. Because that just took over everything that I was going to say. I don't know what else to say about this episode. I mean, I guess the flashback was they had already met Yelena and Anya Capone, and that like they'd already been like captured, right? And that's when they kind of talked on the Paradiside Island that, you know, hey, this is what we have, this is how much manpower we have, blah blah blah. And so then they were like, okay, yeah, we'll be on your side, we'll help you. And so they arranged, I guess, for them to go visit Marley to see, you know, the other side of things. And so that's when Mikasa, it seems like Mikasa was the only one that kind of started to realize then that Eren was changing, or that they had always knew that this is who he was, but chose to ignore it, chose to I guess believe in the side that was on their side. And they tried ice cream for the first time. That was so cute. It was so great to see Sasha again. She's always been a form of comedic relief in this show, and it sucks that that we lost that. So it was nice to have that back just a little bit. And Connie, I think, a little bit has taken that place, that role, just a little bit. But they tried ice cream for the first time. Levi got mistaken for a child. That was really funny. I missed what the clown guy like whispered in his ear. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. I am for sure going back to rewatch at least all of season 4 from what we've seen. So, but that was really funny. His face was like, "Are you kidding me? Did you just hand me a lollipop?" So, but then we had this this kid who is basically a pickpocketer trying to get money. He's a refugee from another place. I don't think that they actually said from where he was, and I'm not gonna say he's from anywhere that I would know, just because this isn't necessarily our world, right? Like parody and like doesn't exist for us in this world. So I don't know if they said where he was from. I missed it. But yeah. And Levi took him, acted like it was his son, and that it was Sasha's sister. And Hanji was like, "Yep, kids in their ways, their tricks, And all those Marley people were like, he's probably an Eldian refugee, or just an Eldian that, escaped to this country or whatnot." So they were going to kill him. And Levi wasn't having any of that. So he was like, "Run." And they did. And a kid ran and stole Levi's money. Or at least it wasn't their money, right? I think it was the Azumabito money. But still, it was given to them to have fun at this. It was a port, right? So it's not like it was a festival or some kind of fair or anything. I think that's just that ice cream vendor was probably just an ice cream vendor that's there every unloading day or loading day, whatever, to make money. But anyway, so they found this little refugee camp where they had all had their homes taken away, and they partied it up with them. Got drunk for the first time. And I think it was Sasha that was over there puking. So they were having a good old time. It was nice to see, even for a brief moment, it was nice to see Eren enjoying himself and having a good time with the people that he holds most dear. And he says, and I want to believe him, he says that he wants his friends to live a long, happy life. He did ask Mikasa what he is, what he is to her. I don't know exactly where that was coming from. I couldn't necessarily tell if she had said the truth. It's because I love you, or I'm in love with you, or whatnot. Would he have said it back? I don't know. I know he said in the first part of season 4 that he's always hated her. I've always never believed that comment. I do believe that he, growing up, would sometimes find her annoying, more annoying than, let's say, Armin. Armin would kind of, be not as protective of him, but they were, I feel like, equally as close. I mean, Armin didn't live with them, but they were all best friends, and he never seemed frustrated with Armin. He always more so seemed frustrated with Mikasa. But it could be, too, that he knew because he was like, when did all this start? Did it start here? And then I think it showed a flashback to, like, Ymir's time. Or did it start here when I was born? Or it's always been. And so he said in the episode, everything that's happened is because I willed it to happen. So does that include, is that why he's always been so frustrated with Mikasa? Did he realize always that she loved him? And over time, maybe he also developed feelings, but he also knew that he has a 13-year death sentence. So it's not like, even because who was it that he was talking to? Zeke. They were talking about the Ackermans, and I didn't realize that they were talking about the Ackermans. I thought he said Yakima. There's the voice actor for Zeke has a very specific way of speaking, and he has a very specific tone. And so it's in this episode, it was a softer tone, but the accent that he's got, that he speaks with, sometimes is a little difficult to understand, especially in this role when he's allowed to kind of have that heavier accent. But I then realized he was talking about the Ackermans, because then they were talking about the conversation between Mikasa and Eren. And he asked Eren, what are you going to tell her? And Eren was like, what, are you kidding me? Like, even if I did tell her, I'm dead in 4 years. There's nothing else I could, there's no getting around. I'm dead in 4 years. So it almost leads me to believe that he does have feelings for her, that he has always, or at least over time, developed a love for her. And it's also been my theory that he's kind of doing all of this to become a martyr for like he's got the rumbling going, and he's on his way to flattening wherever that is and whatever. But I feel like when he says he does care about his friends, his very close friends, like those people that we have left, and that he is tired of seeing them targeted, and he's tired of watching his friends die. I believe him. I believe him when he says he cares for these people, and that the only way he can see to save his friends and the people that he loves, and so that to ensure that they can live happy lives, is to flatten everybody else, get rid of everybody else, and then we can just start over, and we'll just be that one. But I won't be there. I won't be around. So I need to make sure that you guys live a happy life, that you guys survive. You guys are the ones that are going to make it. Because regardless of whether this rumbling is successful or not, I'm dead in 4 years. So, but here's my thing. For what we know with the power, of how the power is passed on, I don't understand why they think that killing him is the answer, killing Eren, because it's, from my understanding, from what we have learned in the show, not from anything that's been in the manga. I've not read the manga, and I don't want to know anything that's in the manga. So please, unless it has been explained differently in the show, I would please ask that you not spoil if this is ever made clear differently in the manga and not so much not in the anime, because maybe their whole sometimes, I mean, you guys know if you watch enough anime and or read manga that they'll animate chapters out of order. So I'm just saying this as what I know from what I can remember from watching this show. At least I think I've seen it through now twice, with the exception of this part 2 of season 4. From what I know from the power is that there's 2 ways it can pass on. The one way is the ritual, the one where they're eaten by somebody. Somebody is turned into a dumb titan. They eat the titan with the power. They now then have that said power. Number 2, if the shifter titan dies of natural causes, it then transfers Avatar style to a random Eldian baby, which I don't know if that's what Eren's plan is. What we had that little conversation with Historia and Eren. Is his plan to have her have gotten pregnant, which I don't even know if I should throw this out there, but or maybe I have already. I don't think I have, but is that story that she was told about how she got pregnant true? Is it Eren's baby? I don't know. Be interesting. I thought maybe we might have a little something there in that conversation, but regardless, I wouldn't be surprised if it was his baby. But that's neither here nor there right now. I have no idea. And I have no idea. But anyway, is his plan to have her get pregnant, him die, and then there's a chance that his power can then go to her baby? I would hate that, just because that baby would live past 13 years. And then that's why they say just keep having kids, because then we'll just kind of keep passing, the power on and whatnot by the ritual. But I don't know. I don't know. My other thought was maybe if he can consume all of the powers and then you kill him, maybe it just nullifies Ymir as a whole, and he just dies. No more Titans. But then you have that extra added mystery of how Titans even became about in the first place. There's no guarantee saying that it wouldn't happen again. What was that stuck onto Ymir and gave her that power? I don't know. Is it living in the waters? Can it happen to any other race outside of Eldians and it just didn't happen to anybody else? It just happened to her? Was that a special sacred pool of water? Natural water? Mysterious water? Spiritual water? I don't know. And I don't know if we'll ever get those answers. I know it's going to be a TV show. Like, it's going to be another, at least maybe 10 episodes. I don't know. I don't even know how many episodes were in this. 11, I believe. It's going to be a long season, but it's been great so far. I don't know. But another thing that Zeke was saying was that they were talking about that the Ackermann bloodline has its special quirks. And I think they were kind of talking about like how that's why Mikasa would kind of protect Eren her whole life. Really not. I don't really know. But I'm very much interested in finding out, hopefully, more about the Ackermans. I hope there's more out there. And I've always kind of wondered, when did Levi's power get awakened? Like, was it when he was I can't imagine it was before he met Kenny. I know he's never known who his father was. His mother was a prostitute, died when he was very young. Kenny took over, right? Taught him everything he knew. But what was his moment? I would love to see that, because we haven't seen any flashbacks of that part, I don't believe. And what was his quote unquote order? My theory is that his order was from Kenny, and he just told him survive. And that's why he is, 40 years old and still alive? Even though, he's not doing too good in the present right now. He's 2 fingers down and he's missing an eye, I'm assuming. But he's always been humanity's strongest soldier. So that's my theory, is that Kenny just told him to live. And so every time he's ever been in any kind of danger, he's been able to just fight his way out of it and survive like a boss. He is so badass. Ugh, he's my favorite. And another thing was, I guess I didn't give any thought to when we first saw Eren in season 4. He had a bandage over his eye. He was missing a leg. I never gave any thought whatsoever to how he got that. But to see it here was shocking. He cut off his own leg. I never gave any thought to that. That's what he would have had to do. So he actually did join the military and fight in that war. Jeez, how stressful that must have been, because how careful he must have been to not die, for one, and to if he did get shot or something like that. We saw it with Armin, right? He would have had to have regenerated, and he would have had witnesses. So he was down there in those trenches. Everybody, I don't know if, maybe he didn't join the military. Maybe he snuck in and killed everybody in those trenches, stole somebody's uniform, and then cut his own leg off. And then took what looked like a bullet or a bullet casing and poked his eye out. Dude, just fake it. Fake that part. Put a bandage over it. That's insane. That is insane. And I don't know how long it had been since he had walked away from that meeting to that moment. But his hair was twice as long, or 3 times as long, rather, really. It had to have been I would say no less. It depends on, I guess, how fast his hair grows, but no less probably than 6 months. And he just would send letters, which we knew that already. Dang. They had no idea where. Well, I guess they had an idea of where he was, and then it was just like, we still don't. I don't think know what those letters said. Jeez, Louise. Oh man, I don't think I have any. Well, I don't have any other notes, and I don't think I have anything else that I need to address from this episode. So I've always said, maybe not in reactions, whatever, but just, with friends in life and whatnot. But I've always said that season 3 has, as a whole, I think been my favorite episode, my favorite season as a whole. But, and I season 4, part 1 is a very, very, very close contender. And of course, when we found out that it wasn't over, I'm like, okay, well, I'll hold off judgment until the end of part 2. Well, now I got to hold off judgment again because there's a part 3 coming. This part 2 compared to part 1, which I don't have part 1 on the channel, obviously, but I'm just gonna say it. But this part 2, it's had its moments of amazing, more moments of amazing and awe, and just so like engulfed in the show, more so than its slower moments. The episode with Connie's mom is probably my least favorite episode. I also feel like this season so far has not, in my opinion, utilized Armin like they did in seasons 1 through 3 as well. I don't know. He's always been the one who has been a pacifist, and he's been the thinker, and the strategist. But I feel like, I don't know if it's because he feels guilty for being the one that survived over Irvin, or if he just feels like, I know he feels like he can't measure up, and he feels like it was a mistake, because he has said that in this part of this season. But I really, really hope that he can stop being so hesitant and so timid, and just really be the strategist that we've always known him to be, and for his potential to be even better of a strategist that we've seen. So I really hope that, because I like Armin. I know a lot of people really don't, but I like him. I've always liked him. I just want his mind to be utilized better. That's my hope for the next part. I don't. Also, I hope that Levi can get an opportunity to take part in this ending war, because it would be a damn shame to have him just be on the sidelines. If they're going to go that route, I would have rather them just kill him at the end of season 3. Or is it season 3? No, the end of part 1 of season 4. I would have just rather you just kill him off, and we'll just have to manage without having our number one Ackerman and number one soldier. So I really hope that that he can be utilized in the end. This rumbling, man. This I guess I do have more to say about this episode. I totally forgot about the end. See, that's what happens when you don't start at the end. The rumbling is there. They're in Marley. They've destroyed whatever contingency plan. I think that was Zeke's voiceover the narration that we were hearing about how all that Navy they're just ready. And in this episode too, I know a lot of people, like in the first part of season 4, they were really confused about the timing. Now, I was spoiled a little bit on the first part of season 4 before watching the fact that it did have a time skip. So I knew going into it that we were like 3 or 4 years ahead. But even without knowing that, I feel like it did a pretty good job of showing you, past and present. And I don't think I was ever confused as to what they were showing, past or present. But this episode, I was really confused about that Navy. I didn't know if that was present time or if that was when we were coming over the first time in season 4 that we saw our guys in, because I know Armin just wiped out an entire Navy fleet. So I was a little bit confused about that, because I kind of wish it would have said, like present day or something, but it didn't. But I quickly found out when those colossal titan were looking like penguin down there and just swimming in the water. How deep is that water? They're walking in it. They're walking in it knee deep and yet swimming in it. It's a little weird. It's a little crazy. It's a little off scale. Unless they shrink, which I don't think that they do, because you saw the shadow of that one colossal titan going underneath the ship. It was ginormous. And then just that steam just burnt those people alive. Insane. They did get some of them, but there are tens of millions coming all over the world. Man. And Eren, goddamn. That design is so impractical, I feel like. It is not for fighting, right? It is ginormous. It is skeletal, like thin twig bone, I feel like, is what it looked like. I'm going to have to watch it again. But, geez, completely looks skeletal, or it's that hardening stuff. Which, if it's that hardening stuff, damn. Because good luck getting him to die with your bullets or your cannons, because and he is so much bigger than the colossal titans that are in front of him. I don't know. We still don't really know what happened to Zeke. I feel like I remember him when Eren transformed into this monstrosity. I feel like I remember him, like it seemed like that white, whatever, ghostly type stuff, like absorbed Zeke. So is Zeke now a part of Eren? Does Eren now also have the Beast Titan ability? As well as, is it make a difference that he would have consumed royal blood and now he has full control of the Founder's power? Is he holding Zeke? Is Zeke piggyback riding on him? I didn't see him. I don't know. But I was just in awe of what I was seeing, that maybe I just wasn't paying attention. I don't think Zeke is just chilling back on Paradis. He's either with Eren somehow, or Eren has consumed him, and we're supposed to take that as that's what it was, or they haven't shown us exactly what happened yet. So I'm hoping they haven't shown us exactly what happened yet, because I feel like I completely overlooked what happened. Like, I don't know, what was that? 8 episodes ago, I feel like. When the rumbling started. I don't know. Anyway, this is a fantastic episode. This is a long discussion. I apologize. I hope that I didn't ramble too much. I think I covered everything and then some, probably. But anyway, it was such a great episode. I cannot wait. It sucks we have to wait till 2023 for part 3. But rest assured that as soon as the dub comes back, I will be covering it. I will be reacting to each and every episode. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this part 2 Attack on Titan journey. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Thank you guys again so much for watching. And as always, please like, share, comment your thoughts down below. Subscribe so that when Attack on Titan does come back, you can watch me watch it. We can watch it together. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment. And as always, I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.